Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious sakes alive. Alright, hopefully I still got a good signal. Water. Every time you think about it, you gotta put some water in your mouth. Ain't no joke. Yeah, you can see that plasma ball right behind me, right up there. He ain't playing. I'm trying to open the thing with my teeth. I used to be good at doing this when I was a kid. There I go. All right. Whew. Don't worry, I'll pick that up. I don't do no litter out here. I'm constantly picking up stuff the wind is blowing around. Good afternoon, everybody. I don't know how to say this because Memorial Day is my traditional go to Facebook jail day. The problem is I'm from a military family. They don't like us speaking much. No, sir. No, sir, Bobbery. But hopefully everybody's having a good Memorial Day. Enjoying your barbecues, your burgers, your comorbidity baking. And, Lord, that wind is kicking up. Can y'all still hear me? Hey, Sampton Droller. Yep, we need to talk, Miss Sampton, actually, because I am going to do some contours on swales. I was looking at your comment the other day, and I might need to get a headset. Is that wind too strong? I think I'm going to do a lot more contours on swales and up them in priority. So we should have a talk. Who's that? Soul Society brother. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you might be. Heather, good morning, good afternoon. So this is the day I always go to Facebook jail. Why? Because I say honest things, and I really don't care. I had to say this is a childish website, and it attracts children, very immature people who like to do very more mature things. Like get in the way of helping soldiers tell us what they've been trying to tell us for a long time. It's windy sounding for sure. It's windy, but can you hear me, Heather? That's the question. I don't want to waste your time, no my time. I got fence posts to put up. Bam, bam, I got to put some H braces. I had the fun work this morning. Did compost and did some planting. Mess with the Azola now. That was the fun stuff. Now I got to do real stuff. Audio's okay, but skipping around. Okay, that's weird. So here's the deal. The deal is war is never the soldier's fault. The soldier never picks the war. We do. We support the political system, which means we support every damn invasion, war, looting operation that we might be in. It's never the soldier's fault. It's never the foot's. It's always our fault. And it's not a political party thing, not in my country. If you are in support of the Democrats or Republicans, you are in support of war. We have an issue you need to fix. All right. If you are in support of the political system, you are in support of all the nonsense that's going on around this world that causes these young kids to come home, not get jobs, get homeless, mental illness, breakdowns, psychopathy, ending up in prison, and suicide. Stop it. Stop it now. All right. There you go. I'm done. That's all I had to say. I'm not here to like lie to you and play these little childish games and bullshit. Oh, well, we're not the war party. You are the war party. The system is about war. This is a for-profit oligarchy. One of the number one industries they're running right now is blowing up people and stealing their resources. It's called colonization. If you're in support of any part of the political system, you are 100% in support of all the wars that we're in. And I do take it personal because my father did die for the war effort and my uncle died for the war effort. And I have lots of friends who lost their lives and marriages and homes and jobs and one in prison because of this nonsense. The soldiers want to serve their country. It is not their job to dictate what war is. You do through your support of the political system. That's it. I'm done. I'm not going to say anymore because I know the children are going to come around. And that's when you go to Facebook jail because this site's full of children. That's part of why I'm not here so much anymore. I can't. I have real things to do in life. I don't have time to play tiddlywinks with, people should still be in kindergarten or something. All right, that's it. Nothing else. I'm read comments and I'm gone. I just want to say that real quick. I got a lot of work to do today, and it is Memorial Day. And I have to say thing on behalf of the people and the families who all lost loved ones who wanted to support their country, but they ended up supporting the political oligarchy because you got two ignorant political parties that hate each other and can't grow the F up. All right? That's it. Done. I don't like to get political. That's not political. That's anti-political. That means your politics is all bullshizzle. We got real things to do on this planet, and continue to play tiddlywinks with politicians is not one of them. right? When you stop listening to them, they start listening. Their job is based on you listening. Their job is not based in them doing what you want. Their job is based in getting your attention. As long as they got your attention, your claps, your cheers, your votes, your stickers, the yard signs, as long as they got that, they did their job. They will always be refunded by lobbyists to make sure that they stay in office. When you stop listening, that's when they do, because nobody likes to lose their job. That's if you believe in politics. I personally don't. That's a little bit of 2 cents. Now, there you go. Read comments, and I'm a jet. Good morning. Yes, a windy sound. Audio okay. Video skipping around. I don't know why that is. I still remember being a child and always hearing about China, Russia, the North, own propaganda. Little did I know it actually was my very own gooberment. Yep, because it's a gooberment. It's an oligarchical gooberment. Big corporations pretending that they're here to help. Who is telling me all the time, right? Because that's their job. Their only job, Robert Walker, as you know, is to get your attention and to get you to focus on them instead of anything important on in this damn life. That's all. That's their only job. All right, I can hear you. Okay, Heather, I'm glad to hear. Looks amazing over there. Hello from Canada. Hey, Dari, love Canada. Y'all need to fix the wood problem, though, Dari. Y'all jacking me up. I'm not made of endless resources. See this fence post right here? That fence post, all our lumber comes from y'all. And your man up there shut all the lumber down, so now I'm paying $8 billion for one post. And this is not sustainable, Dari, paying $8 billion for one fence post. It's just not gonna work. I got cows, Dari. It's crazy. You know, you need to tell. Is it Justin Trudeau? Is that his name? Tell Trudeau get his act together. Tell him to get it together. Tell him I ain't down here playing. I was pulling in, and there was a cow at the front gate this morning. Inside the gate, inside. He is in here. He can eat my moringa. I planted some. What I planted this morning? Some pepper. Dari, are you writing this down? Dari, because Trudeau needs all of this. I tell him I didn't plant it. Castor. I got moringa. I got some peppers out there. I got some other ground cover. I put my stevia in. I've got mesquite that I put. I got all these things growing, and it's a big 400-pound beast that need to come back here and eat. And I can't put the fence posts up because these things cost $8 billion a post. So fix that. It's looking good right now, Dari. It's not gonna look good in a minute. One cow can eat every damn thing I planted in like 10 minutes. So yeah, but you know, it's a labor of love. I love what I do, Dari. So I'm not so worried about that. But I am trying to get these fence posts up. I thought I heard that. It's a rattlesnake behind me, so I pull a crazy eye. Every time I come up here, he's right up there on that bridge somewhere doing this. So I got to turn around just in case. All right. I can hear you. Looks amazing over there. It is amazing. I love it over here. I got to spend time, Dari, looking at I saved a bunch of pictures a long time ago, sustainable, like bathrooms and living rooms and outdoor kitchens and stuff like that. And those are the fun things I need to start building after I get all the hardcore infrastructure in. So, you know, open air bathrooms with plants growing next to the toilet, you know, a tree growing in the middle of the shower, stuff like that. I love stuff like that. I don't like Rockefeller World. Rockefeller World sucks. We can hear you. He's out in the real world deal. Yeah, both fine, but I messed up, man. I should have brought my headset. I wasn't planning on doing the video. This is gonna be quick. I was doing a bunch of other stuff, and I came over here. It's like, man, it's a little warm today. Drinking my water, and I remember it's Memorial Day, and I'm like, damn it, I do have to say something. I mean, I always go to Facebook jail on Memorial Day, but I should say something about what we need to remember. And we need to remember what these guys have been telling us and gals have been telling us for the longest time, and we have not responded. Y'all, I'm not going to get into the politics. I'm not saying nothing about nobody's president. Well, that damn yucca look just like a snake, don't it? Look at that. I like to keep you got to be on your toes out here, baby. Got to be on your toes. All right. Absolutely. Howdy, Gerard. Hey, Citizen Deb. I can't see. Wait. Okay, good morning. Between you and me, a fence post. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of fence. Between me and that damn cow, Deanna, that you need to teach me about the cows and how to put some pressure on them and not get scared. Because I don't know how y'all do that. I have no idea. How do y'all do that? How do y'all like put pressure on a beast that's like 400 pounds and if he just had a bad day, broke a fingernail or something, he could kirk out and like just stampede you. So between me and that black cow, Ain't no fence post, ain't no fence, ain't no barbed wire, nothing. He can walk back here anytime he wants and eat what he wants. I got an issue with that. But hopefully, Dara gets my message over to over to Justin. He starts gets the world back going and stop playing disaster capitalism. All right. I am apolitical, no political party for me. Surely, I think I'm politic agnostic. I don't know. I don't know the right word for that. I don't believe in any of it. I don't believe in the third party, the fourth party, a fifth party in this country. The system is about war, human trafficking, pharmaceuticals, and police status, big tech is. That's it. Those are our industries. So everything the politicians do has to be like labeling the bill. Help Gerard grow food in the desert, but really it's like human trafficking or something. Like that's what they've always done. And that's my biggest problem, Shirley, is I actually read the laws. That's why I don't believe in the legislators or the system. I'm a very boring person. Hey, Gerard, did you put up a link to fund what I mentioned the other day? I did not humble jacks. I'm working on it, brother. I'm working on it. Give me a minute. I have a social media staff working on it, Humbles Jack. This social media staff, and by that I mean somebody I don't pay, and by that I mean somebody related to me, who's going to help me out and look into how do we create like a wish list type thing, where if somebody wants to just like put money into a certain project. I know you want to do the rain barrels, and we'll get that set up. I was talking to Beaufont yesterday about like engineering different things, and so we're gonna do some vault wind turbines. We're gonna do some things with the Peltier effect. We got those. We have a bunch of experiments we're gonna do in addition to planting and everything else. And so give me a few days. Let her kind of do her research, and we'll talk about it, and I'll get something out there. I really appreciate the support, and so I'll try to figure out a way to get people if they want to support just one thing. Which is like, well, I really don't care what, you're growing in your greenhouse or jalapenos. I want to support, greening the desert, right? You doing experiments and what plants grow well in West Texas that are from Egypt or wherever else. And they just want to invest in that. So I'll get it together, Humbles Jacks. A lot going on. I'm just trying to do a whole lot. And I need a twin, Humbles. The problem with me having a twin is I'd get on my damn nerves. We'd be fighting all the time. I mean, I do. I need a slave. I need a twin. I need somebody to, offload some work to. But my mouth, it can only be one of these, the Humbles Jack. I'd probably kill me. This project would be over like in a day or two, because we'd annoy the hell out of each other, and then we'd like fight each other. One to beat up the other, kill the other, something like that. Javelinas eat the rest. So I get on it, brother. I will get on it. Appreciate your support. And I appreciate everybody supporting on Patreon. People are coming out the woodworks, and I really love you for it. I really appreciate that. What a cow ate your crops. No, not yet, Deborah. But it's something in here. I thought I posted it yesterday. Hopefully it posted today. I found some tracks in the driveway. So, and it's a long driveway. So it's probably, don't get me lying, half a mile or a quarter of a mile. Half a mile to three-fourths of a mile away from where I planted. But there were some big 2 hoof prints, and I posted them. I don't know what they are. I haven't had time to look them up. I'm pretty sure my friends would be like, that's a cow, dummy, real quickly, or that's an elk, or that's a deer or something. I should have measured them, and I'll do that next time. But something's back here. Nobody's eaten anything yet. It could be a hog. That's the only thing I don't want to hear, Deborah. I know there's a cow back here because the fence line is broken in some spot. I know that. He'll eat everything. I know elk are around. I know mule deer are around. I'm not so worried about those guys yet. They don't like me. They don't like my smell. It might be my lotion. They don't like shea butter and coconut. They're not feeling that. But if it's a wild hog, that's a problem. The feral hogs out here are a problem, big time. And I was watching Silence of the Lambs. But it wasn't Silence of the Lambs. What was the part? Hannibal, the second one, right? Where they got the hogs and everyone eat the guy. Yeah, I was watching that last night. I shouldn't have watched that last night. So if it's a hog, we got real issues. I don't want to shoot the hog, but here in Texas, you can't play with those things. I'm not here to play with them. All right. So no cows ate anything yet, Deborah, but they will if I'm not studious. That's why right now my number one priority is getting these fence posts up. I got to figure out how to do the H-frame. There are a lot of ways to do it, and I think I'm gonna double up with 2x4s, and I was thinking about chiseling out a section of one of these guys, but I think that's gonna weaken them too much. I'm not trying to. I was told there's a difference between making a fence to keep the cows in and making a fence to keep the cows out. Right. So, you don't, the defense to keep the cows out doesn't have to be as strong as the one to keep them in. So I have to look at a few more designs. But yeah, no one's eating nothing. You damn well know it isn't Trudeau. It's not Trudeau, just like it isn't. Oh, well, yeah. True talk, real talk. Okay, right. Well, I know. Trudeau is taking orders. And that's what Beaufont's saying. And he's right about that. They all take orders. Politics is a show. The world is a stage. And half the time I'm joking, Beaufont. You know me. The world is dictated. These politicians are all dictated to by industries, corporations, coffers, and might be something above that. I forgot how funny. I'm funny. What's funny? Jeanette Smith, what you laughing at? I'm in the middle of the desert. What you got? Jokes? I ain't got no jokes out here. This is serious work. I remember how smart. Just forgot the quick wit. No, ain't no funny out here. People die out here. Jeanette, send me some money. Damn it, send me some biscuits and some brownies or something. French fries. Can a brother get an ultimate whopper or something? I ate ultimate whopper last week, y'all. I don't care what y'all think. Just to let y'all know. I don't even know. This is not about being organic, vegan, free. No, right now, this is roughing it. Right down the street is a house where the witches hang out. And they, do the rituals and stuff. It's not safe out here at all, Jeanette. Why was I saying that? Like, it was the cowboys. They just stay in that house. The ranchers, they come out here, hundreds of miles from the city. They got their beans and the broth and some rice and beef jerky eating it. This is rough, Jeanette. It's rough, tough out here. Shoot, somebody send me some piece of money. All right, I'm sorry. It's not that rough. To me, it's just jokes. You gotta have a little fun. If you ain't having fun, you ain't living. Please have fun. Do not listen to what other people say. Live your life. You do what you need to do. If you know what, if people ain't calling you crazy, you ain't living your life. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna go on record, Jeanette, and that's the deal. If you don't have, if your family like he done lost it, Lord Jesus, my whole family praying for me, Jeanette. They probably have prayer circles. They probably, oh, he done lost it. Yeah, I knew he was heading that direction. But he out there in the desert and got some land. He think he gonna grow something. He's in the midlife crisis. They probably think that. That's okay. I love him to death. Some of my family want to come out here, so I'm good with that too. But if people aren't calling you crazy, Jeanette Smith is crazy to everybody. She needs to be living her own experience, her own passions, doing it right. If I was in Yemen, Jeanette, I would not be out here. I'm in America. If I was in Yemen, I'd already be dead. Right? I'm not in Yemen. If I was in Palestine, already dead. But I'm in West. Nah, I'm not going to die out here. We have technology. We got phones and GPS and call people, stuff like that. Love hearing about your adventures out there in the West Texas. Heather, I might have to write a book. It's crazy. I haven't even told y'all half the stuff. I told you. I put most of it on Patreon, but there's a lot of stuff I haven't put on Patreon yet. I'm still thinking. I'm processing. I might write a book about being out here. This is crazy. All right, I'm about to get out of here, but let me scoot through the comments. Wearing your cowboy boots? No, Kate. These are Walmart boots. They're kind of like cowboy boots, but they're different. But it don't really matter because they got the steel toes in them. Look at that. Look how jacked up. Would you believe that these boots? When I bought these boots? These boots are like 3 weeks old. But you got them Ocotillos out here, and in fact, these ain't playing. They're not playing. These things will rip your regular shoes up. I don't wear no flip flops because this is not flip flop country. Nowhere is it flip flop country. I was in when I was first got here. I was in the motel, and I was crossing the street to go to the diner, and I had on my flip flops. I didn't know what I was doing, and I must have hit a patch of just some needles, some thorns that float in the air or something. And that thorn sort of went right. I had about 4 of them. They went right through the sandal, right through my foot, or into my foot. I'm a man. We put a little sugar on stuff. So they come out the top, but I was hopping. I was doing the thing in the middle of the street like that. I know people in the diner look at me like, oh, Lord Jesus, what we should call his family, getting our prayers. We need to help him. So yeah, no, these but that top boots are steel toe. That's all I care about. Steel toe, so I'm not feeling nothing. Anti-political. I'm anti anything that's dark energy, Kate. Like I'm anti anything that's divide people up. I'm anti anything that's like negative. I'm anti-drama. Oh my gosh, Kate, I'm not gonna tell you the drama I'm hearing about. Apparently my friends online they're cooking out losing their damn mind. They didn't turn on themselves. They were laughing about how the left was eating itself not 6 months ago. Now they're eating themselves. Just all kind of drama and stuff. But I don't know. I think I'm giving off the right vibe, Kate, because Nobody brings me drama. I have zero interest. I'm just gonna call you a child. I'm saying you're immature. Grow the hell up. Focus on yourself. Self-work. 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 Everybody on this planet is perfect, but you. You work is on yourself. Don't worry about no sawdust or no desert dust in somebody else's eye. You worry about that big mountain of rock dust from the desert in your eye. That's all you need to worry about. Don't judge nobody, because everybody sucks. We're here because we suck. We become greater when we realize that we constantly have to work on ourselves to do. Oh, I'm muffled. Okay, did I waste my time? Did I waste your time? Hold on. The wind kicks up. Oh, you muffled. Okay. Sorry about that. I remember my head. I'll just, you know what, Soul Society brother, I'm gonna carry my headset with me in case I get inspired to do these videos. Now I know I got this spot where I can do a video. I wouldn't think I was gonna do anything with that. All right, United Criminals of America. Unfortunately, we are, Marianne, and America's not a thing, right? It's a system. It's a corporation. It's the people that are the problem. Me, you, if you're here, anybody here in support of the system. I don't support the system through votes, but I pay taxes, right? And that's an issue. That's something I need to work on. Some things I need to figure out. I need to do less of, right? I don't want to be in support of colonization and war. And those are things that people need to remember. It's Memorial Day. Think about all the people who were lost for our bullshizzle. The politicians didn't do this. The Republicans didn't do it. The Democrats didn't do it. We did it. They are us. We did this. Identify politically as an agorist. Okay, big words, Deborah. I need to Google that later. 501c3. Get some tips from Claudia how to set up 501. Yeah, well, you know what, Kate? Claudia is a big inspiration of mine, as you know. I mean, she went off and did it. Strong woman. Just went out there and threw some cabins up together in Vermont. Damn it, I got it. You know, got her some goats and barns and stuff. She didn't put it all together. Takes care of it. You know, so I'm going to do some of the things she's going to do. But I'm not. I have to think about 501c3. I mean, I think that is a nonprofit. But yeah, what we do here, if it grows, it'll be 100% nonprofit. I have zero interest in anybody's money. I have no interest. I'll never be a millionaire. I don't even want to be a thousandaire. I want money to just go the hell away. So I was talking about that yesterday. My social media staff. They're setting up a nonprofit, so we are going to do that at some point. But it has to make sense. Right now, it doesn't make sense. How are you getting water for drinking water and watering plants? Drinking water from bottles. BPA, Shirley, is delicious. Look at it. It's got like a sweet taste to it. I'm drinking all BPA. The plants, I'm prejudiced, Shirley. Some of them get my water. I share BPA water with some of the plants I'm prejudiced with. And everybody else gets town water. So I go into town, and I think it's creek water, if I'm not mistaken. It's probably creek water. They do some filtration. It's a little bluish, so I think they put some chlorine or fluoride or something in there. And everybody else gets that. Long term, my plan, Shirley, which is what Brother Humbles was talking about, is taking those rain barrels and turning them. Well, I got one, and then one I brought from Pennsylvania. I got another that I got from the brother the Harley dealer. But I got to get about 4 for a project to do condensation. You know, so my goal is to tote the water in initially. Although we did get rain last night, which is a good thing. Tote the water in, pump it into the rain barrels, use condensation of those 4 rain barrels, 24/7, creating condensation to fill up the ponds, the aquaponics, and all of that. And then the plants will be watered by that. Long term, you know, it could be interesting to see if I can take the condensated water and turn something that I'll actually drink. We'll see what'll happen. I'm a little bougie when it comes to my water. It's got to be BPA. It's got to be toxic. I mean, I don't know. I can't taste anything in the water. It has to be, you know. And plus, water you don't want to play with. You do not want to. You need to know what you're doing. If anybody's even thinking about doing something like this, there's some things you don't want. You don't want to play with your water. You don't want to play no damn sewage. You don't want to play with what else? Rattlesnakes. Some things you don't want to play with. Let's see. Hey, what's going on, Jonathan? Have you seen Corbett the Argus? Oh, yes, Samson. I know you're talking about, yes. And to a degree, yes, absolutely. The Argus. Well, there's always a name for permaculture. I just like the word permaculture. I have Samson, I like it's permanent culture. because it fits with everything, right? It's not about growing food. It's not about water. It's about economics. It's about children having places to grow up that are safe. It's about not making psychopaths out of children. It's about having a permanent culture. It's about not recycling because all you're doing is helping the billionaires to make excuses to keep making crap that they shouldn't be making. So I like the word permanent culture. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. Corbett did a great couple videos on that. And long term is rain storage. The problem I have, the problem I have with recovering the rainwater right now, one, we're in the middle of a drought. Two, when it rains, it's just like the clouds peeling you a little bit. It's not much. Although on the greenhouse cover, I did, probably could have captured maybe a quarter of a gallon if I'm judging it right. I mean, it made a little bit of a pond, a little bit of water. But long term, it's. I think I showed you guys. Sam knows about this, right? It's about check dams. It's about reservoirs. It's about contours on swale to stop the water, slow it down, get it to absorb in the ground, fill up the aquifers that all of these plants are all tapped into. So that's the long term story. I think the challenge is you got to get the government to stop playing with those geoengineering, cloud busting tools that they use. But anyway, that's another long story. They used it in Vietnam and they admitted to it. CIA released documents. JFK told us that, and LBJ told us that. JFK said, if you're not careful, if we don't declassify these tools we're using in the future, we might change the climate. Look up his speech. It's online, and now guess what's happening. So I think that is a part of what's going on, which is causing all the mass migrations of human beings and drying up the area I'm trying to farm out here. It's the fact that they're playing these games. It's just economics, not conspiracy theory. They just, if your nation can make it rain more in your farming areas, you'll grow better crops than others, then you'll have more warriors for war. You'll have cheaper fruits and vegetables for exports, right? Like, it's not conspiracy, it's just money. If we're ignorant and we're naive and we don't understand how the world works, and we let them keep doing it. All right. Need a quad. Oh, I do. And a herding dog. Much of the best, no zappy fence shit. Yeah, eventually I get a quad. Hopefully if the stuff Humble Jack is talking about, that we figure out, we get a way that people say, yeah, I'm gonna help that man get a quad because he gonna die out there. But I still use a wheelbarrow. I like using. There's something about the wheelbarrow. I like pushing. I like building. This is my gym, right? When I garden, this is my gym. I do need that, but I do need a quad for a few other things. But it's not like a necessity. It's not even a need. It'd be nice to have a dog. Yes, I do need a dog, and we'll get one of those eventually. Right now, Deanna, I can't give a dog the time that it needs. The fence isn't up for it to have the safety it needs to have, so I'm holding off on the dog. And plus, I don't know anything about snake training. I haven't seen any snakes out here, but I know they're here because I can hear them. I don't see any tracks of them in the areas that I'm at, but down here they give dogs snake training. So there's a whole process and thing. And like I said before, I don't like to do things and be stupid. I like to research what I'm supposed to do and then try to do it the right way so I don't have to redo it. I don't have to go out and rebuy a dog. My dog died because I didn't, put in the effort because I'm trying to do a bunch of other stuff. So eventually I get a dog. I saw the hoof print, pretty big. Is it, Kate? Do you know what it is? Better watch the hogs. Might think you're a coconut. Yeah, I'm not playing with hogs, Deborah. It's going to be warning shot. Get the hell out of Dodge, and the next shot is not going to be a warning. I'm not, and that's some people don't like that, but I hate to tell you this. In the grocery store, when you go to the meat section, those are animals. So I really hate to tell you that. And the other thing is, that's the hippiest thing you can do around here. The folks around here, they will shoot the hog on sight immediately. All right. All right, let me get on the bottom. I gotta go, you guys. I'm sorry. I know it's quick, and I don't think you can even hear me because it's so daggone windy. But I got tons of work to do. For Memorial Day, I had to say something. I'm gonna try not to post, so I don't go to Facebook prison for telling people truthful things. I'm from a military family, and I'm not doing anybody a service who's lost their life in my family if I don't speak up on Memorial Day. We all gonna die out here. We are, Jonathan. That's why you gotta live your life. We all gonna die. Live your life. Don't live somebody else's life. Live your life. It was your humor that first got my attention. Well, you know what, Humble Jack, I'm not sure that's a good thing. Y'all know I could be a psychopath, Humble. You know, I don't kill people and carve up babies and kill snakes and cats and kittens and but I laugh. I think it's all funny. I don't know why. I think we're the funniest thing on this planet. We're hilarious. The stupid things we do. So yeah. Anyway, Humbles. When I die, I'll most likely be laughing. I probably will. It'd be like, you know what? What the hell was I thinking? All right, listen, people. Nobody ever dies. We all gonna die. Nobody ever dies. Hey, can you show us the landscape a little? Oh, I'm sorry, Peter. Fine. I didn't show you Mars. This is Mars. Dun, 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 dun. See, I'm in the valley, and I bought this for a particular reason. I bought one half track of land, and then I bought the other. See, there's the opening right there, and everything else I'm surrounded by my little mountains intentionally because, well, one, the water comes off that plateau and it comes right through my land. In Texas, you can trap all the water you want as long as it's not a running water. Yeah, to a degree. I mean, there are some really funky little laws and things you got to be careful of, but for the most part, you can. So I like it for the security. I like it because of the ancient seabed. See right there, the upcropping of rocks. That's an ancient seabed, and come to find out, it's actually just every damn where, but that is just an upcropping of it. It's all over Texas and somewhere else. So, and it was good. I came out here with Jonathan. We started messing around with the dirt. First thing you see is rocks. You're like, oh hell no, you can't grow nothing in that. But right under that, it's just really dry clay. So I can work with really dry clay. You can do some great farming with really dry clay if you know what you're doing. Elaine Ingham is the one I go to for that. Also look up John Liu and uh, Jeffrey. Yeah, y'all know him. I talk about Green in the Desert all the time. All right. Go to the cowboy boot store for your boot. We get work apparel. I will both find, but that's expensive. Right now, we're gonna do Walmart work. We'll do China work apparel until I get the hard work done, and then I'll do some nice stuff. Those boots when I go, as long as they are high enough to deter snakes. Those boots will do as long as they're high enough to deter snakes. Will they? I think so. I'm not sure. But my Sunday school socks, they're high enough. They're good to go. You know what? Hang on, let me pull these jokers up. I'm gonna be safe in the desert. Oh, you're upside down. You gotta pull your Sunday school socks up like that. I still call them Sunday school socks, but that's just me. I'm sorry. Look at it. Bam! Protection! See, look at that. That's why people watching like, that man gonna die, right? This is gonna be the last time with Gerard, so we're gonna watch his videos because he ain't gonna make it. He using Sunday school socks to stop snakes. No, I posted that on Patreon this morning. I can't wear long pants and jeans every damn day. Not gonna do that. So in between, I wear shorts. But when I do, I work in areas I'm already familiar with. So I already know in general, there are no snakes in the area. I just put up these fence posts. I got to go 300 feet that way and put up 3 more fence posts. And I would if I wouldn't run in my mouth, which is why I need to go. But I already know this area and I know that area, and I walk them, on a semi-regular basis. And I can hear the rattlesnakes. They stay out in the distance. There's one that, he gets close, but I never hear him inside where I want to put the fence on. Now, there's one over there where I was doing the compost is coming inside the fence lines. That's a little different. But when I go over there, like I'm kind of learning, when I walk with the shovel. I bang the shovel on the ground as I walk. I make sure I walk hard. They feel the vibration. Sometimes when I hit the shovel, I can hear them sound off in the distance. And I pick up a rock and I throw it this is like a real shaded location, a bunch of yucca together, and I can't see what's going on. I'll throw a rock in there, and if there's a snake, he should sound off for the most part. Oh, that's it. And yes, yes, I did wear these clothes yesterday. If anyone's got that question, this is absolutely how things work out here. Like I said, you don't have smell-o-vision, so you're safe. And plus, I don't know, it's weird. Like, and I do know. I don't stink because I don't smell me because I've been out here smelling me long enough. I understand why my grandfather on both sides had overalls. And we're going to do a GoFund overalls, a GoFundMe for overalls. I want overalls because because they're functional, right? You're doing the same dirty job every damn day. I'm going to be at the laundry every day, unless I make these things spread these things out. So you throw overalls on, you get them filthy, then you take them off, and it doesn't make sense to like put on clean clothes to get dirty under the sun. Within 30 seconds, you're done. So not 30 seconds, 30 minutes. So anyway, all right, I gotta go. Proud of me. Thank you so much, Kate. I'm not really proud of me, but I think I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. When does the rain season start? Now, Christine. My correct me if I'm wrong. It starts this month. Isn't it July? July and August are the rainy months. So see all that rain? All right, swells on contour will capture the rain and let it soak into, yes, instead of runoff. Exactly, Samson. That's what we're doing. Have you tried to put have you pit style? Have you tried a pit solar still? No, I haven't, Jack. I've heard of it. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Send me a link. Hey, Jill Johnstone. Yay! Yay for the most part. Yep. Yay for the most part. And Jill, I think Jill moving to Texas too, ain't you? Everybody moving to Texas. Boy, Texas going. You want to tip over and go in the Gulf of Mexico to get all these people down here. All right. I gotta go. Did I hit a comment from everybody? Rebuy it. Yeah, Humble Jack. I've had to do that before. I had to rebuy it though. Man, I'll tell you a quick story. First dog I had to rebuy, his name was Nikita. His name was Tosa. We were going on a family trip. Where we were in Salem, Virginia. We were heading to Arkansas. He was he didn't have a choke chain on, they called choke chains back then. He didn't have a choke chain, and he was a smart dog. He knew how to get out. All he had to do was back out of the collar, and he got free. And so we did. We were at the Waffle House or the Pancake House, something like that. And sure enough, ran out in the street. And at the age of 7 or 8, I watched my best friend be run over by an 18-wheeler multiple times. Still in my mind, Humbles, I can see my best friend, my dog, rolling underneath an 18-wheeler. I was jacked. I was done. I cried for a week. I was done. And we had to rebuy a dog. Siberian Husky, his name is Fred. I don't want to rebuy a dog. I want to learn my lessons. I hate buying dogs, Humble Jack. And in fact, I wouldn't even buy one if I had a choice. I don't want to buy a dog. I'm a sap, yo. I don't like to watch stuff die. I hate that. When your dog dies, it's almost like a kid dying. I don't, except for the kid on his was 14 years old. I don't like it a lot, man. But I need my. Yeah, the 5x5, the OEM 5x5 would be nice. 4x4 would do it too. I'm gonna have to actually get me a truck. I pushed that Nissan Murano way too far. I don't know how she's hanging on. That dang car is a rock. Nissan Murano, you get a whole lot of Nissan, the engineers of that car. That car is 20 years old and she's still kicking butt, hauling water, doing sand traps, off-roading, drove cross country, and she's still kicking. But I'm gonna have to get a 4x4 truck at some point in time. If I'm gonna be serious about this, because that car ain't gonna make it. That car's gonna break down. All right. I need to get you some Mars rovers. Yeah, that's what they're talking about. A Mars rover ATV. All right, start another GoFundMe. Get Gerard a utility kit. What's the utility kit for what? What do I need utility for? There you go. Jeffrey Lawton. Thank you, Sampton. Thank you. Yeah, Sampton is trained under Jeff. She actually has a certification in permaculture. You got any questions? She knows a hell of a lot more than I do. All right, sound is gone. Okay, that's it. I think I'm out anyway. Christine here now. Moving to East Texas, Southwest to Texarkana. Okay. Message me your boot size. I lost that in audio. Oh, my boot size. Damn it. What is my boot size? I do 12s. I can push an 11 and a half, but I do 12. Thank you so much. Losing audio. Okay. You guys, I gotta go. This thing is probably dropping. Listen, I love y'all. Appreciate all your support. This is fun. I'm trying to take you guys on much of the journey as I can. I'm trying to do it the right way, so I still do prioritize Patreon, but I share as much as I can with you guys as well. So you guys have a great day. Happy Memorial Day. Try to make it happy. Let's change our behaviors. Let's look into why wars occur. Let's drop our support for all wars, all conflict. It's not just wars, all conflict. Right? Domestic violence to child abuse to conflict in their communities and races and religions. We're not here for that ignorant stuff, people. They do that to us because we're naive and we don't understand everything's about divide and conquer. Anyway, Eddie going. Love y'all to death. I'm out. Y'all have a great day.